Good afternoon. It is April 18th, 2019, 1:41 p.m. in the afternoon. And I was like, am I going to do another crowd? It's not as bad as usual, but yeah, it's a crowd. It doesn't take up the whole cartoon, so it's kind of cool. I was going after all the stuff where Republicans are going after Ilhan Omar and taking her statements out of context, distorting them, and inspiring death threats against her, and she's receiving death threats like crazy. I saw one of my colleagues claim that he received death threats for this conservative cartoon he did defending Betsy DeVos, and he was like, people try to kill me, and his brother was all over Facebook whining about it. And I don't mean to say whining, but in their context I want to say whining. And then the other day, same guys were like making jokes about people threatening to kill Omar. It's just weird. She said some people did something in context to that all Muslims had to pay for it, and discrimination and threats and bullying and such. And Republicans are going off on this. New York Post ran a front page of the World Trade Center burning with her quote. Donald Trump's tweeted out a video of the World Trade Center burning with Omar, the video clip of Omar saying some people did something. As if that's all she was talking about. He doesn't care if he's using 9/11, politically like that. Hell, after 9/11, he was boasting to people that now he had the tallest building in New York. That's what it meant to him. He's made up lies about Muslims with 9/11, like New Jersey Muslims celebrating, which nobody's ever been able to find. He said he saw it on TV. I was watching this on TV. I was watching this on TV. Millions, thousands of Muslims celebrating in New Jersey. And no one's ever found it. And he's never said, oops, I was wrong, or nothing like that. Because Donald Trump lies, which we're finding out today from the Mueller report. From his questions, written answers, they found them inadequate. This is where they lawyer up and they prepare. And everything. And I think it's like over 2 dozen times that they were like, don't recall. My Banjo guy's back. See, he's back. I like Banjo guy. He has to be in these cartoons. Alright, let's do answer some questions. Or reply to comments. Give shout outs. Ariel, first off, we're going to wish Ariel a belated happy birthday. Yesterday was Ariel's birthday, and she came in and commented on the last video like a minute after I had completed making the video. Actually, it wasn't on the last video that she said that it was the video before last. So she missed her shout out by mere minutes. So happy birthday, Ariel. She said I was going to forget it, but look, Ariel, I did not forget it. Happy birthday to Ariel. Happy birthday to Ariel. Ariel. She doesn't smell like a shoe. All right. Ariel asked, did I get a new chair? I'm assuming that's because you said you have to get used to the chair having arms. It is true, I do have a new chair. Dallas, this is crazy. He was working with this place, doing some IT work, and they gave him all sorts of office stuff. And he offered to get me all sorts of stuff, like a new desk and a bunch of other crap. And he's like, give me advice on how I could store more stuff and get more stuff and store it with the stuff that he could get for me. And I was like, dude, this sounds like hoarding advice, because Dallas is a hoarder. But when he brought these chairs home, I took one, because it's really, really awesome. It doesn't match my desk at all, but because this is an old, tiny wooden desk, but this chair is like almost reclining. I mean, it pushes back and stuff. It swivels. You can raise it and lower it and everything. Cat hates it, though, because it swivels. But it has arms. Very comfortable, though. My last chair, the seat comes off, as in it's not supposed to. It just sits on top of the chair. Yeah, I got a new chair. And I still have the old chair because it matches the desk, and I don't want to get rid of it for sentimental reasons, just like this old desk. Errol says, Mike Pence saying I don't discriminate against anyone may be the biggest lie out of the Trump administration. This is the same way the space who thinks LGBT plus funding should be used on conversion therapy, aka torture. And she is right. She is correct. I don't know if that's the biggest lie coming out of the Trump administration. I mean, let me go read the Mueller report today. Ow! And then she talks about the whole can't be in a room alone with a woman thing with Mike Pence has always bothered her. Yeah, I don't get that either. That's really weird. I mean, kind of reminds me of my former editor at the Fremont Star. Sounds like something he would be like, you know. But then again, I can't think of it, why any woman would ever be alone with them anyway. And Arrow's confused by last cartoon a little bit. Benjamin's etiquette based on my non-existent knowledge is to always put at least one urinal between you and another dude. Yeah, that is the etiquette. If somebody does stand right next to you, that's just really weird and it does creep you out. It does happen sometimes. But this is a cartoon, you know, we twist, we bend things, we stretch some stuff a little bit, you know. People do that all the time. It's like when I did the cartoon with the porn theater. People were like, what, dude, where's the porn theater? This one guy, he made that comment, like, he shared the cartoon, made the comment, he made that same comment underneath the cartoon when I shared it, and just people, cartoons, okay? Alright, I'm not going to go real crazy outside reality, but we're going to stretch some things, okay? It's kind of like when you see a phone booth in a cartoon, alright? Alright. Arrow says, Mayor Pete read a book, makes him smarter than Trump. Well, yeah. And then I guess, I put Jenny in your head. Somebody on Instagram said that I put the song Jenny in their head. 8675309. I used to know how to play that, but then I forgot on purpose. Robert Coutinho brought up some interesting things about the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He was against allowing open gays in the military at that time. I like the way that we introduced the situation. First was Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Then allowed openly. The military needed that transition time. You know what? I agree with that. A lot of people criticize Bill Clinton for it, but you have to remember before Bill Clinton initiated Don't Ask, Don't Tell, it was pretty much the military rooted out if you were gay. They would ask if you were gay. Which prevented millions of Americans from serving their country or lying about it. So he just initiated, and there was a huge fight over Don't Ask, Don't Tell. The military was against it. They just wanted to keep asking people, "You gay? You can't be here." And now the military position is, we don't care if you're gay. But in 1992, they were like, "We care if you're gay." Now nobody gives a shit. But they needed that transition. Robert Coutinho is correct. He's always correct, isn't he? He also says haters go out of hate. See? Again, correct. TJ Thoreau says, I'm not afraid of looking stupid. Well, good thing you're a Trump supporter then. Marlene Fannin. Hey, brand new. Hey, Marlene. Marlene Fannin, how you doing? Just subscribe. Enjoy the video. Also, as a side note, I was at a bar that had a drag show once. They were in the women's restroom. Maybe because they were using it as a dressing room, so it was a small bar as a female. Didn't bother me. I can't read it all, Marlene. It's long. But I appreciate it. I'm going to click like on it because it's your very first one. I was not at the bar where they had the drag show. I was just at the bar where they all ended up. It was very much a dive bar, and pretty much everybody in that town ends up at that bar if they're out late at night. And, they were just people in a bar, you know, except they were guys in dresses. Most people don't really care about that so much, at least not around here. Unless not at that bar. It wasn't a gay bar, but it's a gay friendly bar. It's friendly to everybody, pretty much. No matter what type of person you're, there's rednecks there, there's hipsters, oh god, hipsters like crazy go in there in August. You see guys wearing the beanies. So, that kind of bar. It's cool. It's cool. There's also bar fights there all the time. But I never saw a drag queen in a bar fight. I don't think anybody wants to fight a drag queen. I think that's a good way not to get in a fight. I think people are afraid of them. Hey, if that guy has the balls to put on a dress and walk around in public and do a show, I'm not going to screw with him. That guy alone might even buy him a drink. You know, just good for you. Clapper lied to comics about spying on the public. You don't know about this? I'm not so sure about that. Nothing happens in terms of justice, and this isn't corruption. Was it more TJ stuff? Sorry, I'm reading this thing here. I was reading his and then I lost interest. Oh, God. The thing is, you want to come in here and you want to debate all this stuff and everything. I'm not going to spend my entire time debating you. And yeah, I can take this down bit by bit by bit, but it's going to take like 4 or 5 minutes just to do that. And we are almost done. You carried on a lot of right-wing stuff, though, dude. That you're finding maybe on the 4chan. So, yeah. You need to go seek out this, everything that you believe in. You need to Google it and get away from the right-wing stuff. And you'll find the facts to it. Thank you very much for coming by today. This is episode 447. Is that right? Yep. And click the red button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, you'll get your very own shout out. Again, happy birthday to Ariel, and welcome once again to Marlene. Love to find new people here. We're done. Bye.